Welcome to this video. Here I would like to show you some tips and tricks on how to take your Google form and get it into the hands of your target audience. And today we're going to be talking about back to school. So maybe it's open house and you have a room full of parents and you like a quick survey for them, or maybe even the first day of school and you have a bunch of students that you don't know and you like to get the survey into their hands. But what I want to do is show you how to do this in a way that would be friendly for bring your own device, maybe phones, or maybe you haven't distributed the students' devices yet, or you have parents who don't have devices except for their phones in their pockets. So what I'm going to say is you've got a great huge audience of people you don't know yet, and you want to get them involved, get information from them, start interacting with them. So the best way to do that would be to have them use their phones to do a quick Google survey. So let me take you back to your awesome Google form. So you've made this form. It has all the information, all the questions that you want, and you're very proud of this. Look how amazing this is. So maybe open house, you're asking the parent about information and as well as information about the student. So you're getting to know people right off the bat. When you're ready to send this out and you are prepared, you have a button up here at the top right that says send. When you click this, it always defaults to email. This is not, I don't know if I've ever used this option. What you really want here is this middle option that looks like a weird paperclip that will give you a link to your document. Now you'll notice this link is hideous and horrible, and you don't want someone to have to type that into their phone. So you've got this big room of people you don't know, you're asking them to grab their phone to take a survey. They cannot type this in. That would take all night. So I'm going to show you some tricks on what to do with this URL to make it more user-friendly. The first thing I would say is to use an online URL shortener. Now there are lots of different ones, and if you have one you're comfortable with, use that one. I would say bit.ly, bit.ly is really the best, the most user-friendly. Now when you go to bit.ly, it will ask you to create an account. So if this is your first adventure with Bitly, you'll get here and you want to get started for free. Once you click that, you will always, anytime you can sign up with Google, because that is your school account, so you already know it, and you can't forget that password, hopefully. So I would say sign up with Google, and then it will ask you, and you'll just put in your school email and your school password that you use to get on your computer, and you're ready to roll. Now that you are logged into Bitly, you want to go to your survey, go to send, hit that link button, and copy. That link is now copied to your clipboard, so you can go to Bitly, and the only thing you really need here is to create a bit link. I'm going to right click and paste that huge disgusting link. And now it gives you a title, it gives you a URL. The most amazing thing about this URL is if you don't like that random little tidbit there, now it has to start with bit.ly, but here you could name this, you could put whatever spin you want to on your URL right there. So if you want something very easy to talk or say or memorize, then you can create your own URL right here, customize that, and hit save. Once you have that saved, then it will show up right here. I'm going to press copy just to grab that nice short URL, and then what I would do is make a sign or put it in a Google slide. I'm just going to go paste that right there in my Google slide, so that now your parents and students, you might project this or print it out, and they have a nice easy way they can type that into their phone very quickly, no worries. Another option, and I would probably do both, a QR code and a shortened URL. Another option would be to make a QR code. Now there are a million QR code generators online that are free. You could just Google QR code generator and find one that works fine, or if you have one you prefer, QR Code Monkey is a nice one, qrcode-monkey.com. When you go to QR Code Monkey, it gives you a little screen that looks like this. There's not even a sign up, there's no account that you have to create, very user friendly, and again you will go to your form. If you've left this screen, don't forget it's in send, click on the link option, copy that long terrible link, and then all you have to do is come here, right click and paste, or Control V, then hit enter, and it will think over here. It will come up with a beautiful QR code. You can adjust the size if you don't want it to be so huge. You have some options there, and then there are different ways you can grab it. I think the easiest way is to download it as a PNG. Now watch this. When you download it, it will go into your downloads folder, so you could go find it later. But if you're creating your sign for your room, what I love is right here. I'm just going to grab this right there out of my download ribbon down there and drag it right onto my Google Slides. And right now I have the perfect way to distribute my survey. I could project this slide, or I could print this out and tape this to the different stations in my room, and my parents or my students could very quickly, very easily take their phone, hop on a survey, and I've just made Parent Night interactive, or the first day of school interactive, and I've collected some information and gotten to know my students or parents.